All right. Well, welcome. We just want to welcome everyone for taking the time to come. We're excited to share with you the power of pink and share with you a little bit about Plexus and our journey, the products, and what it's done for us. So I'm excited to have JC, one of my good friends, just to share for 2 or 3 minutes about just what Plexus has. 5 minutes for JC. No, I'm just kidding. She's full of
No,
life.
probably
And
25.
no.
I made notes,
um,
so I would stay on task. So,
okay. So, JC, if you would just share with us in the short few months that you've been on Plexus, what you've noticed in your health and your body, and then even just what it's done for you, you know, more than financially, but financially and just for you, like with relationships, just, just share your little journey in a few minutes. But if you'll just share really quick what your favorite product is.
okay.
You can even say your routine and then what it's done for your body and sort of that. So this is
Yes,
JC. She's a dental hygienist in North Carolina.
yes, yes.
So she
I like
says
to say the
y'all
crazy.
too.
Yes, I do say y'all. I say sugar and all that stuff. And I absolutely call myself the crazy cleaning lady because crazy hygienist sounds scary. But for me personally, I had a history with Plexus about 10 years ago. Now, I was young and I chose other things. It worked for me then. That's why when I actually was scrolling along and Marielle actually was kind of highlighted to me, I really feel like it was a God thing because when I tell you sluggish as a description of a hyper person seems like an anomaly, but it really was. Like I was still getting my job done. I was still doing all the things, but I felt so bogged down and like I had no choice. I still had to do the things. So I was about to go on a mission trip and I told her, I said, at a minimum, you have a new customer because I want to feel better. I just want to feel better. And I know this works. So my light just went out. So I might have my battery might just have died, but you know what? I have a friend here who's gonna totally hook me up. God is good in all things. I'm gonna keep going. So at the end of the day, the devil is a liar. Let's remember that. And then I'm gonna get out where y'all can see because it's weird in the dark. I don't like it. So basically it came down to a choice. Like I really had some mom guilt to begin with, to be honest, because it's not that, cheap, but I was going every Tuesday. It was easier for me to cook. I mean, not to cook and go pick up something. I mean, it was like $80 easy in a two week period. And so the Lord was like, so you cut out Chinese and then you're gonna feel much better. So that's what we did. And I feel great. I have lost I think like 13 pounds, but I don't even care if them numbers never change. These inches that are coming off are ridiculous. And that's what I
Yep.
literally heard so many testimonies that are like, don't even ask them about the lose. How much have you lost? It don't matter. How are you feeling? Are you still having headaches? Nope. Are
Mhm.
you still sluggish? Nope. Are you feeling all the things? Nope.
Yep.
Because it's so different. And it's like the world has created this whole numbers thing where it's not even about that. It's, are you sleeping better? Are you doing those things? So that's the one I
Yep.
really recommend people go after when they're asking their teammates, hey, are you sleeping good? Are you feeling good? Are you pooping good? Because at the end of the day, when we poop good, everything feels good. Like, because I wasn't, I thought I was doing okay, but I didn't realize we were supposed to be going more than once a day. Because at the end of the day, that's much better. And I didn't know that. I thought, but I'm learning, like with my child, there are things that you're constipated even if you go every day. And their gut health is huge. And I'm finding that and inflammation. I started Ease has become my favorite. I have to say I'm doing the Vitabiome too. I'm a little bit torn now because I can feel a big difference. I
Mhm.
stayed on Plex the first 2 months, just the staple. That's a must, right? That's absolutely the must of the foundation. But then I started going after the buffet, man. I wanted to just see for my teammates and for myself which one was best for me. And at the end of the day, I'm finding the X factor's great, but I'm leaning
Mhm.
really, really close on the Vitabiome and the Ease because I'm a hygienist. I'm upside down in somebody's mouth all day long for many, many years. And I can tell when I don't take it. It's absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
And I love, love, love that there's something natural that's not ibuprofen and not that I haven't had to take any ibuprofen. Just to wrap it up real quick. I used to have big coffees, and I called it 2 cups. It was literally 4 with a more creamer than coffee. I am down to where I almost feel guilty, like literally making even a pot. I don't only make one little cup and I only drink about half of it most days. I can count on one hand, probably in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've had a whole cup of coffee, because and then I feel wasteful. So the Lord's trying to trim me up on that good steward on not wasting too. So I mean, if at a minimum you can get somebody to commit to themselves enough to just do the triplex as a staple, it's going to change their life. I have a friend who just did it. She's only been on it 3 weeks. She's already getting like people noticing, like she said, things aren't done lapping over. Everything's whatever. She's so excited. And people are coming to me today. We had a big event today with our church. Can't even count how many people were like, girl, what you doing? I just throw Plexus and I keep going because God's going to bring them. You get better, feel better, do better. He's bringing the masses. I promise you that. And I'm a mute on that. I hear a holy hush.
Wait, real quick.
Yes.
What has Plexus done for you financially and just community wise?
Community wise,
she started in January, the end of January.
It was February 5th, when we got back from our mission trip. 1 second, buddy. And then okay. Sorry, I'm like multitasking, but yes, but financially it's changed my life. And I literally it was amazing to me. There was a point where I had $0, y'all, $0 in there. And I literally that Friday had to ask Marielle how to transfer the money that I got as a bonus. And when I tell you, a single mother trying her best, and I literally didn't do this debt all by myself, but I'm asking Jesus in to help me with it. This is absolutely, I will not limit him to just this leg, but it's a mighty leg that he's using, and it's huge. And people are coming and asking me. I don't even feel like you are going to look better, feel better, and they're going to want to know better about how to do it. And do not prejudge. I prejudged a lot. I got 3 people who were like, wanting to know more about the business part. So that's awesome. Don't prejudge that somebody's not interested in the extra money, but don't feel like you're salesy, because you're not. You're absolutely sharing what God has done for you and I feel like everybody on here is a believer, but even if you're not, it's evident in the product of what comes. The byproduct is your health is feeling better, and you can't help but give like a little whoop whoop for that. But the money, like literally, it comes on time every time. When I'm like, I kind of forget about this being that until I'm like down to the nitty gritty and the in between of my pay periods. And I'm like, look at God, look at God. So it's awesome. Do not prejudge. I prejudged a lot, even on sharing, y'all. Don't do that. Just share it. Just share it. I promise you, it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm a holy hush now.
Thank you, JC. We love you. Thank you. And this is Clarissa. And she's going to share. Yep, we can hear you. We can't quite see your face. It's at your nose down. If you can move the camera up just a little so we can see your beautiful face.
Can you see me now?
Yes, eyebrows to your face. Can't see your forehead, but can see your eyebrow. There we go. There's your face.
Okay, sorry. I had to sneak out on my front porch, so
she has 2 littles, y'all. 2 little.
I got a 2 and 4-year-old. So hi guys. My name is Clarissa Lawley. I have faithfully been taking my Plexus products for 10 months now, but my story as of recent is huge and it has a big testimony. But the part I wanted to share was really how Plexus even started in my family. So my husband is 33, but a couple years ago, we discovered that he had diverticulitis. And for those who don't know what that is, it is a pretty much along your intestinal line. There's little pockets called diverticula, and they can get inflamed and clogged, and it's not a good feeling. It's I think the doctor told me when there's a severe flare up, it's equivalent to a woman about to push out a child. So think of that in a male stomach. So, my husband was in all this excruciating pain. I didn't know anything about gut health, but I knew that we were coming up on a surgery because we had tried a bunch of different remedies to avoid the surgery with having an infant and being pregnant with our next baby. And, what happened is he ended up getting 1.5 feet of his intestine taken out. And the doctor said, look, you'll feel better for right now, but if there's not a change, there's a good chance that it can come back. So for me, knowing that my husband was very sick and also knowing that we share DNA and we have 2 little people that most likely could have daddy's DNA when it comes to his guts, I wanted to see what are the healthy ways, what are the other alternatives that we can do for our family to keep them from being in this type of situation? So I originally started Plexus to get my husband's gut health together. And about a month in, my husband went from playing basketball one time a day or one time a week to then he took on 2 times a week and then he took on 3 times a week. And then when he got to 4 times a week, and I'm seeing all of this inflammation fall off his face, I'm seeing him more like energized, ready to go, more interactive with the kids. I'm like, well, dang. The only difference I'm seeing is that he's on Plexus and I'm not. And I feel like I needed some of what he has, but I was in a season of tending to my husband and his recovery and also keeping everything else in the family going with an infant and a toddler. So I ended up going to the Plexus convention last year where I had, for the first time in a very long time, just 2 seconds to myself with no kids, no husband, no responsibility, just time for myself. And the Lord snatched me up at like 7 in the morning on the side of the pool when all of us had just got done working out. And it was a moment where I had an encounter where he told me it was okay to prioritize my health and like it's my turn. The kids are
Mhm.
self-sufficient, the husband's good to go. Now it's time to focus in on you. So it started with my husband taking Plexus, then my toddlers, they're on the kids line. They do the gummies and the ProBio 5 tropical fruit punch pink drink. And then I started my journey 10 months ago. And what I can say is that um, if you have like, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things, but my big ones are weight loss, returned
She's lost
increased
33
energy.
pounds.
Yeah,
33
I'm at
pounds.
33 currently. My goal was actually 33 pounds by June 19th, but we arrived a little early and not just lost, but actually maintained since June 20th of last
Yeah,
year. In that journey, I haven't gained it all back.
that's
And
right.
I'm also now playing basketball 4 times a week, which at my age and like 2 back-to-back C-sections and our season of life, I never thought would be a thing where I could be back on the court even once, let alone 4 times a week. And I feel better. I have a better mood. It's easier to have a more positive mindset and to be more patient, in the things. I'm in toddler season. We need all the patience, right? And all the love and all of the things. And yeah, and I just want to touch one other piece on the compensation plan. I'm in IT sales. I've been in my position, if I make it to June 3rd, it'll be 10 years I've been there. And
Wow.
there was a major shift in our compensation plan that happened at the beginning of April. We heard it was coming about 2 months ago, and it is a significant pay cut that I'm receiving. So my daughter's birthday is in 2 weeks. She's our Mother's Day weekend baby. And I was looking at, man, how am I gonna do the things I know I want to do? Because I go all out with all my parties and celebrations. And with everything that happened last month with me ranking up from where I was, everything almost to a T fit the Amazon cart for what I needed to get
That's
everything for
awesome.
my daughter's party, and my foreseeing for how this would work, my goal is that if God is willing, by the end of this year or maybe into like 12 months from now, I'm hoping that Plexus can be my main source of income. And no matter what's happening with
Right.
that job, if it's time to step or
That's right.
transition, I at least have that freedom and that option and that flexibility to be a part of my kids' like basketball program and their preschool activities and kindergarten activities and things that
Right.
when me and my husband got married, we said, look, there will always be a two-income family. So this could give me that freedom, but also the ability to do that. So always
Right.
keeping your minds open. I know there's grocery charges and everything else. There's always a good reason to have extra money coming in. So that's my piece.
Amen. Thank you, Carissa. I'm so proud of her. If y'all could see, like, not only has she lost 33 pounds, but if you could see her before and after, like, I think we're so stuck on the scale, but how much inflammation she's lost. Like, she's so toned. Like, how tall are you? 5'7", 5'8", right? She's not short. She's a basketball player, obviously, and so, but like she looks so toned in her pictures. You can see the difference. I mean, back-to-back C-sections are hard on your body. It's and you're pregnant for 10 months, then you have major abdominal surgery. So and then she just went right back at it again for the second one. So, but thank you ladies for your testimony. Appreciate it. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to see how much your lives have changed. So really quickly, I won't go into too much of my testimony, but I think she shared her picture in the comments. If y'all want to see, it'll pop up in a second, so you can look. That's Clarissa's picture if you can see it. The number one system they're talking about is our triplex, and I'll keep it really quick. That's our slim drink, and we have two kinds. We have a slim microbiome and a slim hunger control. So the slim is a prebiotic gut health drink. So it's so important. It does three things. It balances your blood sugar, it fights inflammation, and it does gut health. And those are the three pillars of Slim, and especially the Slim drink, of Plexus and the Slim drink. And so the microbiome, both help you lose weight if you need to lose weight. If you don't need to lose weight, the microbiome was what we will have you start on. But even if you need to lose weight, the microbiome is amazing prebiotic, has CLA to help burn fat. It's going to help your sugar cravings. It's going to help your energy. It's going to help health. My mother, in the last 2.5 years, she was one of my first customers. She has down 42 pounds. She was on 3 blood pressure pills. Now she's on 1. Her knee pain, she was overweight her whole life. So by 75, her knees hurt. She carried a lot of weight for a lot of years, and just was hard on her body. And her pain and inflammation, she's one of my favorite testimonies, because she had tried all the things through all the years. And I think the thing I love about Plexus is it's slow and steady wins the race, because we're not trying to give you a weight loss drink. We're trying to help heal your body. And so everyone's journey is different. And that's why we encourage everyone to give it 60 to 90 days, because we're slowly healing your body so you feel better, so you do better. Because literally when you're on this and you get all the toxins out, the first week or 2 or 3 weeks, you might just be working on getting toxins out. Your bowel habits might change. You might for a second get a little more tired. Not really. Everybody's different. That's what I've learned. And we all have toxins in our body because we live in the United States of America. We have not grown our own food. We have not killed our own chickens. We've all taken antibiotics. So that is what I love about it, is it's a journey. And when you watch people who stay consistent for 3, 6, 9 months, their life is totally changed. And so our triplex is our number one system. It's our slim drink with BioCleanse, just magnesium that pulls the toxins out. And then our probiotic, which puts good things back into your gut. And it's a powerhouse because it breaks down candida, which candida overgrowth in our gut is what is really destroying our gut. And the slim balances your blood sugar, which is huge because we have 6 hormones in our body, and our blood sugar is our number one hormone that regulates everything else. So that's why people that have MS, so people with autoimmune disorders, fibromyalgia, all those things, your diabetes, high blood pressure, why does this one little system help all of that? Because it gets your body in regulation. It gets rid of inflammation, and inflammation is the number one killer. It's the number one root of all disease is inflammation, and this gets inflammation out of your body. So that's our triplex. I really won't go into too many more other things. We have an amazing multivitamin called X Factor that JC was talking about. Our Vital Biome is a probiotic just for stress and anxiety. And like JC said, as a busy mom who works as a nurse, which can be very stressful, even being a homeschool mom, when I didn't take it for like the last month, I was just trying to like cut a few things out, and I was like, I need it back on. And because it really does, it's scientifically proven to just relax you. It helps so much, and it helps your gut. So that is our number one system, our triplex that they all started on. There's a few other things we can sprinkle in, and our 3-day reset is incredible. I know Clarissa's had amazing results that I have, JC has, and it really is an amazing 3 days to get the toxins out. It resets you at a cellular level. Everything you need for all 3 days is in the box. You do the same thing each day. Each day has a box. It's super easy to do on the go. It's not like a cleanse and it makes you poop out the pounds. No, it's 70 grams of protein, 500 calories. It's 2 soups, a shake, a snack bar, and about 4 drinks. So every 2 hours you're having something. It's not scary. It seems scary because our flesh isn't doing what it wants to do, which, right? We all know that's the power of fasting. Denying our flesh, and that's when the Lord can enter in. And every time I do it, I invite the Lord into the process. Like, Lord, help break me in my flesh and everything my flesh wants to do, and let me surrender my spirit, my mind, and my temple to you so you can be glorified. So Those is just a little bit of product of what we all started on. Does anyone have any questions? Anybody?
Mariel, I do.
Yeah, hi Nora.
Hi. Um, with the stuff that I received, because I take vitamins.
Uh-huh.
I take the Centrum, and then I've been taking those Metamucil gummies. I just take them because I want to take them. And then I take a
Yeah, they
vitamin
won't
D.
interfere with it.
So I can
Yeah,
take
none of
that.
that will interfere.
Okay.
Mhm. You
Okay.
might not need the Metamucil gummies as you go on. I don't want your bowels to stay on it and see how your bowels go. And the Metamucil gummies, they do have a lot of fillers in them. The Bio Cleanse is going to help you move your bowels. And then the
Okay.
Slim Hunger Control you have is a prebiotic fiber. So at first, see how you do with it. You probably won't need the gummies anymore, but the Centrum is a multivitamin. That's great. And B vitamins, totally fine. Because this is the prebiotic, probiotic, magnesium combo. So
Uh-huh.
just watch your bowels. And some people get, when the toxins are breaking down, some people get a little more constipated. So then we have to adjust and add more BioCleanse. Some people get a little bit more looser stools. The one thing I've learned is no body is different. Everybody detoxes in a different way, but detoxification is good because the only way you're going to feel better is if we get the toxins out. And so, did you get to drink the Slim drink and the Bio Cleanse the last 2 days?
No, because I was like I said,
Out and
I was
about.
concentrating on the party, and I was telling Minister Brown
Yeah.
that I wanted to start either Monday or the 1st of May, so that just gets me. I gotta, how can I say, train my brain, like kind of
Yeah.
psych myself to do all this so that I do it the
Yeah.
right way.
Yes. Well, remember the drink. That's why I said I would start with the drink and the Bio Cleanse tomorrow. Remember,